Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm finally making another video. It's been forever, absolutely forever. Okay, studying, exams, things like that got in the way. Kind of lost, I guess, hope in the channel for a little bit, just because I was away so long and whatnot. But okay, so a little update. I will be having a controversial topic sometime soon. It's going to be on religion. Just putting that out there. As is in terms of relationship advice number 2, not gonna do it. I'm sorry. I don't know where to go with it. I don't got any more ideas, and I just don't think it's necessary. Anyways, today, a while ago, someone wanted me to talk about music. This is something. Music is so big to me, okay? Music is just absolutely major part of my life. Okay, I'm 16 years old. Not old. Very young teenage kid, okay? When I was young, I grew up with classic rock. That's what we listened to. Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, Rush, Boston, you know, all these bands, okay? And Queen, I can't forget Queen, and you know, Collective Soul and things like that. They're not classic, but that's not the point. But anyways, I was brought up with a genre which was mainly rock, hard rock, prog rock, progressive rock, and psychedelic rock. Okay, it's the type of music I was brought up with. Now, pop is what probably 80% of kids listen to nowadays. Now let's make a comparison with the two. Okay, rock generally, you know, we won't talk about the subjects about how it's made. Okay, rock generally guitar, drums, bass, vocals, you know, keyboards and whatever else they utilize, okay? Lots of instruments. Lots of manual labor to create the music. Pop. I'm not saying this for every single song imaginable or every artist, but in general, pop artists do not do half the physical, you know, work it takes to produce music. And it bugs me so much when some kid says, "Oh, Justin Bieber is so, you know, like so talented." Okay, his song, the structure of his music is so low. It's repetitive. The underlying like message to his music is stupid. You know, I meet a girl, I love her instantly. Just an example. I'm not saying that's all his music. Oh, sure, he can play the drums. Sure, he can play guitar. Sure, he can play whatever other instrument. But time and time again, he proves that is totally irrelevant to his career. Okay, he got tackled at a concert. The piano was fake. Why couldn't he just play the piano? If he wants people to know that he can play the piano, play the freaking piano. Don't lie about it. And then people are just like, "Oh, I still respect him and love him." Because, you know, 90% of his fan base is women. 99%. But they're like, "Oh, I still respect his music. It's so good, blah, blah, blah." I'm like, shut up. Shut up. His music is not good. It's repetitive. And this is just for this particular artist. And now he's going to jail for DUI because he's a complete moron. He's an idiot. He's the crappiest role model I've ever seen. Ever. When he was younger, he was like, whatever, sort of staying out of trouble. But people just, all the negative stuff, they're like, whatever, I still respect him as an artist. No, he's an idiot. He's an idiot of a role model. He's a crappy artist. And I can't say that enough. Now let's take a particular artist in rock, say Queen. Now, Queen utilizes some really awesome, like they utilize guitar, drums, whatever. And the structure of their music is generally good. Again, the message isn't always wholesome. But the actual structure of the music is so much, it is superior to, say, Justin Bieber's music, okay? They take the time to, you know, Freddie Mercury generally writes all the music. Justin Bieber has writers. You know, he says, "Oh, I wrote this." He wrote a line of it and then repeated it 50 times. And you know, he put in a couple more lines to make it, you know, better. But Queen, take a song like okay, for Justin Bieber, take a song like Baby, 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 oh, over and over again. okay? And the verses are short, and it's repetitive so bad. Like, it repeats so hard. Like, it's so bad, okay? And then, let's take a song like Bohemian Rhapsody. One sole person wrote the lyrics to that song, and then they composed the music. Bohemian Rhapsody, like, doesn't even repeat itself once, I don't even think. 1 second, I have to... The sneeze isn't coming, it's just hanging on there. Back to my heated rant. Okay? One guy wrote this song, and it is one of the world's most known, famous songs. And for some reason, Baby is too. What? Like, sure, it's catchy, but people don't appreciate the structure of music anymore. And it's so sad to see that. People, like, they listen to pop, and when I listen to pop, there's just certain songs that I find catchy, certain songs that I like. But I realize that the structure going into that is just, it's so inferior compared to Queen. Or pretty much any classic rock that I've listened to. And people praise it so much. And they're like, it's such good music. You don't know the definition of good. You can't, no one can ever, to me at my age, no one ever can actually explain to me the structure of the music they listen to. They say it's good, but they don't know why. They say it's good because it's catchy. That is not a reason the music is good. There's so many factors that play into that. The message they're trying to get across, not always wholesome, but it's the message. How the music is made. If you need to utilize voice altering and you need machines and electronics to alter all this and make your sounds and your beats, that's not talent. That takes away from talent. Maybe your voice is good. Like someone like Adele, her voice is naturally amazing. Don't get me wrong. Or Rihanna, her voice is great, but she uses machines to alter and change and make the music. And she was in an interview and she said, sometimes I had to stop making music because the lyrics were too deep. What? And then you get a song that like repeats itself 50 times and you're like, why would they say this? Why would they say crap like that? It's ridiculous what people think is good. They don't know how to explain the structure of the music. Nowadays, people are sick of my rants and they just ignore like anything that on music or gaming or whatever, because I know how to prove a point and stand behind it and use fact upon fact to I'm not trying to brag. I'm just saying that like that is the formatting I go through to prove a point. I don't just blindly, fire my points out. I think about them. I use facts to back up. And I want to say pop is bad. It's bad music. That's what I'm gonna say right now. Not all of it, okay? Not all of it. Some pop stars utilize instruments, blah blah blah. They create their music manually, okay? But generally, pop is. I'm sorry for if you heard that. That is crazy. Anyways, pop is bad, okay? Generally saying, okay? The structure's weak. The staying value is so low. 99.9 Virgin Radio, for example, in Canada we have that. I don't know where else you guys have that. But they play a song for a week, and then people get sick of it, so they move on to the next song. The staying power is so low. There's certain songs that are really popular and they stay on for a long time and keep showing up whenever. But take a radio station like Q107. Q107 107.1 if you're looking for the station. But they play Beatles stuff and like old Rush stuff from the 60s and 70s. Why is it still being played, you ask? Oh, because you're going to say, because the station is meant for that. Well, the station plays stuff that people enjoy. And the staying power of that music and the popularity is high, so they play it. And it's old music. Like the Beatles, staying power over 9,000. they're so good, and they've stayed. Their band is like pretty much dissipated. You know, Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr are the only people left, and their music as the Beatles is still played like over 25 years later. It's crazy, and people are like, "Oh, pop's so good." Okay, 10 years. I'm gonna make this prediction. In 10 years, 70% of the artists in the pop industry that have gone into that won't even be. People won't even think about them. Let's say 10 years. Now I'm gonna say 10 years. People won't even. Who the heck is you know, Rihanna? Who's that? Who the heck is Justin Bieber? Well, okay, Justin Bieber's an idiot, so he'll always be around. But who the heck is, you know, like all these other stars? But people 10 years from now will remember Rush. They'll remember Queen. They'll remember Led Zeppelin, because their music has been so influential and so good that it just stays forever, pretty much. The staying power is ridiculous. That's my opinion. Okay, you can disagree. I don't really care. I'm going to be a jerk and say I think that you are wrong if you disagree with me. Bold statement. That's a very bold statement, but I have my opinion. I'm entitled to it, and I'm sticking up for it, and I'm not going to back down from that one, because I think that the music that I and thousands of other people listen to is better than pop will ever be, and will always be around longer. That is my rant for today. Good day. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm really into this one. I don't care if you disagree. I stand by my opinion. You are wrong. Thank you for watching again. Don't judge me, please. Actually do, because I stand by my opinion. Goodbye. See you in the next video. It's a long video. Hope you stayed for the whole entire time. See you next.